Good night again. Good night again. This will be another microscopic examination of two slides. One stained with the eosin Y is just another sample from that container where we've seen like one sample of what was almost certainly a trend bacteria. And I wanted to see maybe you can get another sample to see maybe we'll catch another one. And the other one stand with the blue, actually it didn't stand well, and maybe we should prepare another one to see if the results are not satisfactory because it kind of like smeared all over. But anyway, this was taken from this container. It's an oil container. Without, not much left was left, maybe 50 or 100 cc. Not much there was to begin with. What's special about it, a little bit special about it, is it was prepared a long time ago. It was prepared during maybe May or March or April 2023. 18 months ago, yes. And most of the time it was just kept, and it was made from linseed oil and maybe another oil, I don't remember. And several drops of semen. Just, I mean, maybe a little bit of other chemicals, I don't remember now. But basically it's linseed oil and semen, my own, of course. Maybe with some little bits other stuff. I don't remember. It's not something complicated. Anyway, what's special is that it stood airtight and sealed. Because right after I prepared it, I was arrested again, and then I was placed in the hostel, with all the cannibals and pedophiles, and then it was kept for more than a year sealed, without adding anything to it or even opening this into the air. And last June or last May, after I was released, I opened it and took an examination, and I've seen that there actually needles inside of it, so it was nice. And after that, I took some of it for other experiments, but I didn't add anything to that. And most of the time, it just, kept sealed. After like a few, just some of the quantity was taken maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and since then it's sealed again. It's not very special, just, it's relatively old, I would say. Because the mixture was prepared during March or April 2023, not later than that. We've already seen in the past that the Nero survive very well in oil, both airtight and non-airtight containers, if it's mostly oil. This was established long ago in the channel, and much is predicated on that. But we've seen it, that they survive after 40 days, 60 days, even open to the elements, but inside of oil layer. But this one is older than the rest. Should be mentioned that we have older containers than that, but not based on oil, but sculptures actually. We have sculptures that were created even earlier than that. Clay sculptures, that inside of the sculpture there is like toilet paper with what. But not enriched mixture, because back in the time I didn't know how to prepare it. So it was mostly bodily fluids, mostly semen. But after some time, I started working with enriched mixture, like what you see basically in here, which means laboratories that were grown and multiplied in lab. Okay, so let's start with the oil sample. You see neos. That's a big one actually. Nice. Let's try to zoom in. Wait, let me calibrate this thing a little bit. So maybe I'm having difficulty with the higher magnification lens. It's not that important right now. Let's keep it for later, like trying to adjust it. It wasn't created very successfully, like, but we do see Neros, but I mean, it wasn't created like in a successful way, like the way that, I mean, the oil was mixed with the color. It's kind of like all like muds and these small pools. But we definitely see Neros, I mean, yes, I mean, there is no doubt about it. You see here, like the circles that are kind of like more, circles that are more like a wider. Nice. Very nice. This one is like in the open position, which is very nice. I mean, so the open solar gate position. Okay, as expected. Again, it was not created in a rich mixture, so to begin with, I mean, there wasn't like a huge amount, but they definitely multiplied slowly and grown slowly during the like more than a year and a half, like a year and 4 months that the last time something was inserted to the mixture. And again, we see that they do not need oxygen in order to survive, unlike life forms. Okay, nice. And now for the second sample from the crucible with the oil and the symbol of the 10 bacteria, maybe we are lucky to find another sample. Anyway, you should keep working on it because it was almost not energized at all. I mean, when the 10 bacteria symbol was on it. So we probably need to energize it more, probably with, in a way that is more like, that from experience is better to create the 10 bacteria. We, as I said, a little bit change of the mixture, work with the crucible, like with fire, not an electrolysis, and do it intermittently. Like let it rest. We see many neos as with all other samples from this thing, from this container. We see that the colors are but different colors because now I use the red one, the Austin wine, Y instead of the blue. But we see big, large amounts of all sorts of neos, fat ones as well. Nice. Very nice and big ones. It's actually a very successful sample as far as the neos go. We do not see trend bacteria. Until we do, no, it's not a trend bacteria. Tremendous amount and all sizes, very successful from that perspective. Well, so we have only one. We've seen only one, and even that was not like I'm not 100% certain it was actually 10 bacteria, because it was kind of like it wasn't like normal. It was only one sausage, a very big one. I'm not sure it was actually 10 bacteria at all. So I mean, we need to work on that. It's okay. It wasn't like. I didn't. It wasn't like an objective, like because we didn't have the opportunity to energize it as needed. So we'll work on that. Hopefully, create more 10 bacteria and then put it against the neos with the symbols that are, signify extermination. Okay, no, that's it for now.